welcome back to my channel. It's just Clarice, and today's video is going to be a get ready with me. I'm actually heading out really soon to go meet up with my mom. We're gonna go see the new Men in Black, and then after that I'm meeting up with my friend Mimi. We're gonna grab some dinner and drinks. This is the final look that I came up with in this video, so if you want to see how I achieved it, make sure to keep watching. I used some new products today as well as the products that I got in my June Ipsy bag. Without any further ado, let's dive on into today's video. So like I mentioned in the intro, some of the products I'm using today are from my Ipsy bag. This is what the Ipsy bag looks like this month. It has this really great geometric design on it. It just feels like it's really durable. And I like the little Tetris detail that they added to the zipper. They did partner with Tetris to create a eyeshadow palette and a few other products. I believe if you got the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, you probably got the full-size eyeshadow palette. So the very first product that I got in my Ipsy bag was a jelly face cleanser, which I used first thing this morning. It is by the brand Tony Moly, which I believe is a Korean skincare brand, and I've seen a lot of their products before and I've wanted to try them out, so I was very excited when I saw that I got this in the bag. It is their Vital Vita 12 Jelly Cleanser, and it is supposed to help make your skin more radiant and bright. And I did notice after using this that my skin did look a little bit brighter, and it felt very clean as well. I will say in my T-zone though, where I get a little bit oily, I did feel the need to go in with my exfoliating scrub just to make that feel more deeply cleansed, because this didn't really get in that deep. But my skin did look more vibrant, so I do like this jelly cleanser and I'm going to keep using it. So the next product that I got in the Glam Bag this month was a face mask. I actually got two face masks. I'm going to insert some footage I took of them here. So I got a hydrating face mask as well as a brightening face mask. And because of the whole brightening element of the face cleanser, I decided to go with the brightening face mask today. When I pulled the face mask out, I noticed that it was covered in a sort of like a blue, like nylon, I guess, was how I would describe the material that was protecting the face mask. And it had one on both sides. The mask is on now. It's like a plastic material, which I will say adheres to the face a lot better than paper does. Still has a little bit of weirdness as to fitting on my face, like especially around my mouth. It feels good. We will see if my skin looks brighter and firmer, I'm guessing, because of the collagen. Alright, so I just finished with the brightening mask and my skin feels a little tacky. There was some residue left on it, so I rubbed that into my skin. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't feel like there's a film. It's not greasy or anything, so that's all good. As far as the claims of the mask, I do see a bit more of a sheen and a brightness in my skin. I don't know if the collagen did anything. I don't think that my skin looks that much more firm, but it does look nice and it's shiny and bright, so all that good stuff. So now that all of that is done, I'm just going to quickly put on my moisturizer, my eye cream, my eyebrows, and I will be right back. Now that my eyebrows are in place and looking bold and crazy, let's move on to the rest of the face. So the very first thing we're going to do is my eye makeup today, so I'm going to zoom you in for that. Let's get started. So in my Ipsy bag this month, I actually did get a eyeshadow product. So this is part of the Ipsy / Tetris collab, and I think I just got one of many eyeshadow colors from the palette. It actually comes in like its own little palette carrying case. It has a magnetic click, little cute design, very video gamey, pixely, and I got this really intense gold looking shadow called Game Night. It feels very smooth. And that is what the color looks like. Very bright, very shiny. It's very yellow in color as well. So it's not the kind of gold I typically go for, but we will see how I'm going to incorporate that into the look today. I'm also going to be using a palette that's not new at all, but it's new to me. This is the I Think I Love You palette by ColourPop. This is actually given to me by my friend Shalik. She was doing like a declutter and she asked if I was interested in this. I swatched them. They felt super creamy and buttery. I really like the colors, so I said, yes, please. And I will be trying that on my eyes today as well. So we're just going to quickly go through this. I'm just going to point at the colors I'm using, pop them onto my eyes, and we will see what we come up with. I'm going to go in with my ColourPop No Filter Concealer just to prime the lids. Now I'm going to go in first with that brown shadow right there. I do not know where my brain is at today. I also meant to pop on some eye tapes. So these are the e.l.f. Line and Define eye tapes. I've used these before and I really do like them. I did learn a trick from my friend Shalik. She just rips these tapes in half and then you can use one tape for both halves of your eye. Makes them last longer. I think those are even. Okay, let's continue on. And next I'm gonna go in with that dark brown shade. This is like my favorite blending brush. These shadows are very powdery. Getting a lot of kickback. Let's also just pop on the brow and highlight as well. I'm gonna take this bright white right here. Just take like a fluffy brush, like this one from e.l.f. And now we're gonna move on to the shimmers on the eyes. I'm gonna dip into this orange shade, put that pretty much all over the lid, and then maybe go in with that Ipsy one in the center. Like I said, I don't normally gravitate towards super yellow gold shades like this Ipsy one. We'll see if we can make it work. Okay, yes. Yes, I'm into that a lot. That's it for the eyes for now. We're gonna zoom you out and continue on with the rest of the face. So let's move on to the complexion. So for primer today, I'm gonna be using my Tarte Base Tape Double Duty Beauty Hydrating Primer. And I'm also going in with my Milani Prime Perfection Hydrating Primer. This one is really good for creating a natural finish while also minimizing the look of pores. So I'll be focusing this in the center of my face and putting this everywhere else because this is very hydrating and it also kind of smells like coconuts. For foundation today, I'm going to be going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Long Wear Fresh Wear Foundation in the shade 460. And I'm going to be taking it on my sponge because I want to kind of sheer out the coverage a little bit. I also really like the way it looks when applied with the sponge. Very fresh, minimal, less makeup-y than when it's applied with a brush. Now we're going to take our concealers. So first I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Concealer. I really love the finish that this concealer has. And I have it in the shade 03 Nude Beige. I'm just going to add that wherever I want a little bit more coverage. And then I'm also going to layer over a little bit of my ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Light 16. And I use this mostly for brightening purposes. I'm just going to put that right under my eyes, right in my T-zone. And we start to blend. And then I'm just going to quickly set my under eyes with a little bit of powder. So I'm going to take the Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Powder and taking that onto my sponge, dab that on my under eyes and set down that area. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with my Coty Airspun Powder in the shade Naturally Neutral. Set my whole face with this. It smells so good. We'll finish up the under eyes with just a little bit of that light brown shade. And I'm also going to take this really bright shade right here and I'm going to pop that into my inner corners to use as my inner corner highlight. And I'm going to add a tiny little wing using some black liquid eyeliner. I think I got them pretty even. All right, so now we have to do lashes. I have a new product that I'm gonna be trying. I don't think it's brand new, even though they included it with all the new stuff at the drugstore. This is the Covergirl Professional 3-in-1 Curved Brush Mascara. I got mine in the shade Very Black, and it's supposed to give you volume, definition, and length. So hopefully it delivers. What really drew me to this mascara is the fact that it's kind of small, smaller than a lot of other mascaras I've had. And so I figure if it works really well, it'll be great for traveling with. So let's just take a look. Ooh, it does have a very curved wand, which I like. And I also like that not a ton of product seem to come out. Sometimes with mascara, you just get a lot and it looks really gloopy. This one, not so much. It looks like it's definitely gonna be a thicker formula, but let's test it out. Let's see how it performs. This wand really does hug every lash. So there is one lash with mascara, one without. I'm definitely seeing a lot of length. I'm definitely seeing a lot of definition. As far as volume goes, I do think that I have more voluminous mascaras in my collection. It's not bad. It definitely gives a very long, fluttery lash, but it's not as intense volume as I usually like to go for. So that's both lashes with one coat. So now I'm gonna go in with a second coat and see if that adds any volume. I think that added a little bit of volume actually with the second coat. I do like the mascara. I think it gave me a very feminine, fluttery look. There is a ton of length, and I will say it is holding a curl. So I do like this mascara quite a lot, and I'm gonna keep using it and trying it out. For bronzer today, I'm gonna use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Sunkissed. It is hands down my favorite bronzer. Smells so good. It adds just the right amount of color to the skin. I also really like Sunkissed because it has a little bit of a sheen to it. I have a new blush to test out in my Ipsy bag this month. It's from the brand Sugar, and it comes again in its own little compact, which is really nice. It's in the shade Peach Peak, but in the pan to me, it looks more like a mauve than a peach. But we'll see how it looks on the cheeks. Either way, I'm thinking it's going to give me a very natural look, which I'm not mad at. I really like the color. It is a bit more peachy on the cheek than it appears in the pan, but it's also very natural as well. It's very, very, very flattering on the skin. For highlight, I'm going to be going in with two e.l.f. highlights. First is the shimmering highlight powder in the shade Sunset Glow. It's just a very natural champagne-y gold highlight. My favorite one that I own, actually. And then I'm also going to go over it a little bit with the Blush Gems Baked Highlighter by e.l.f. just in my cheek area. And the very last thing that we need to do, actually there's two things that we need to do. First, we're gonna set down all of the makeup on our face, and then we're gonna go in with lips. For setting spray, I actually have a new one to my collection, though this product is not new at all. Funny story, I actually made a mistake. I was really interested in the new Makeup Forever hydrating spray that they just came out with. When I went to the store, I forgot the brand, and for some reason, Smashbox came into my head. And honestly, the packaging on the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water Set and Refresh Spray is very similar to the packaging on the new Makeup Forever. So, you know, I think my confusion is valid. But I've also heard really, really good things about this one, so I'm not mad at the little mix-up. I'm excited to see how this looks. From the reviews online, it said that it gives you a very dewy finish, and that it is very hydrating. Ooh. It has the lightest citrusy scent to it as well. Oh my gosh, yes, I love that. It definitely feels very hydrating. There's no alcohol after smell, and the mist is the perfect kind of mist. I am super happy with that. Okay. So we are gonna finish off this look with some lips now. And I have a few to choose from. So the one that came in my Ipsy bag, I got an actual lipstick. This is by the brand Real Her. It's one of their moisturizing lipsticks. It is supposedly paraben-free, certified cruelty-free. It's vegan. It's infused with jojoba seed oil, lemon alba seed oil, and hyaluronic acid. It's in the shade Rose Pink. This is what it looks like. It's a lot pinker than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, I'm not crazy about this color with this eye look. It's too pink. So I'm just gonna wipe this off and I'll be right back. And now we have two options here. So I can either go in with this ColourPop Luxe Lip in the shade Foolish. It's like a really pretty orangey red. Or I can go in just with this new lip gloss I got from Milani. Again, when I say new, I mean it's new to me. I feel like this lip gloss has been out for a while. I don't know how long the shade has been out, but it's one of their Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper glosses. And this is in the shade Tropical Shine. Huge dofa. And it's like a little bit orangey. Let's see what it looks like. Hold on. Ooh, it's tingly. Yeah, I like that. Because the eyes are already so intense, I don't really want to put like a really bright lip on as well. This is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to give this a big thumbs up. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. I post brand new videos every single Tuesday and then random videos here and there whenever I have the ideas and the time to film them. Yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!